We continue watching developments in the nearly week-long war between Israel and Hamas. More than 2,700 people have been killed on both sides since Saturday's attack by Hamas militants.
At least 27 Americans are among the dead. Right now, Hamas is holding an estimated 150 people hostage, some of them U.S. citizens.
And this conflict really hitting home. A Northern Virginia mother is one of the many Americans stuck in Israel right now.
The woman traveled there to visit her daughter. Meantime, a former D.C. teacher is trapped in the Gaza Strip with her husband and 5 kids. Amy Cho has their terrifying story as they worry about getting to safety.
The constant sound of rockets flying overhead. This is the reality for an American family that's currently trapped in Gaza.
It just makes you jump, and you hear planes going overhead, and you're just waiting, and it's terrifying.
Emily Abu Hamad used to be a school teacher in D.C. Her husband is from Gaza, and they had taken their 5 kids on a trip there to visit relatives when the war broke out. Emily says they've now had to move multiple times in the past few days because their shelters keep getting bombed.
We're just trying to, stay safe, make sure we have food and water, and just wait to see what happens. I mean, there's nothing you can do but wait, because there's no other option for anybody.
She says no one from the U.S. government has reached out. Meanwhile, a Northern Virginia mom is trapped in Israel, where she had traveled to visit her daughter.
We had 90 seconds to get down to the basement.
Ellen Goldberg says she and her family have now had to take shelter multiple times. She's hoping to get a flight home next Tuesday.
What's really eerie, I don't know if you can see here, but there's not a car on the road. There's not a person around. We have these, high-rise buildings around us, and we are basically holed up in this apartment. No one wants to be too far from a shelter.
Back in Gaza, Emily says they have 30 relatives packed into one apartment. They have enough water for now, but worry that could change.
I'm certain that in the coming days, with no new supplies coming into the Strip, that things are going to get much harder. Electricity-wise, we don't have electricity most of the day. It usually comes only for a few hours where we can charge our devices.
So many families living in fear as the Israel-Hamas war rages on.
New dramatic video.